So PSSR 2.0 leak, Sony confirms major launch, and the PlayStation 6 and the RAM issues. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, what PlayStation 5 console do you have? A PS5 OG, a Slim, a Pro? It has been confirmed that the PlayStation 5 has surpassed 92.2 million consoles shipped. It's probably more now because that number is from December 31st, keeping close with the PlayStation 4, even though it's a more expensive console. So that's great to hear, obviously, but which PlayStation 5 console do you have? So comment below, do you have a PS5, a Slim, or a PS5 Pro? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PSSR 2.0 leaks. So, officially, we know that PSSR 2.0 is coming out this year for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Rumor-wise, we've heard that PSSR 2.0 is set to come out in the first few months of the year, quarter one of this year. So, we're getting to the midway point through that. Some people have suggested that various games could potentially be using PSSR 2.0 like Marathon or Resident Evil 9. We spoke about that in a previous video. I also mentioned that it's interesting that PSSR 2.0 is rumored for a launch in the first quarter of the year, and the next major update for the PlayStation 5 should be launching in beta form this month and launching publicly sometime next month. Potentially, we could see Sony implement changes on the PS5 Pro version of the update to assist with the rollout of PSSR 2.0 by developers and their games. Considering it's February 6th today, I'd assume we should be hearing about the beta soon, or it's going to be happening later this month like it did last year, which could potentially give Sony room to announce PSSR 2.0 if they're going to do that type of thing where they announce it and then they put out some information in terms of these games support it. They're going to come, in the next few weeks, blah, 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 something like that. And maybe this could happen at the rumored upcoming State of Play that's set to, again, potentially happen next week. And then maybe later this month we get the beta rollout and they can openly talk about the PSSR 2.0 features and what it's set to bring and the games that are going to have it. And maybe this is how the PS5 Pro is going to be updated for it. I don't know if Sony's really going to be that open. I would love for that to happen. Maybe at minimum, we just get them to say, hey, a new version of PSSR is coming out, and these games are going to have it, and they do that at the State of Play or a PlayStation blog post, and that's what we get. But looking at more recent discussions, recently I saw a clip showcasing what looks like a developer for Crimson Desert, which is set to launch in March, seemingly almost let it slip that they have PSSR 2.0 implemented. So have a listen to this video.
Well, can you tell me, are there plans to do anything with the PS5 Pro, for example?
Yes, we do have PS5 Pro enhancement. The exact specifications of that will be revealed a little bit more. But we got that little badge on our store page, so I can confirm that there is going to be enhancement for the Pro SKU.
So I've seen some suggest this could be him holding back from saying PSSR 2.0 or new PSSR, because 2.0, I believe, was just the name Moore's Law is Dead gave this. But getting back to the video, it kind of sounds like he wanted to say PSSR at least, but why would he need to hide that? He could have just maybe messed up saying PS5 Pro and just repeated it, so that could just be it. He probably maybe did want to say PSSR but held back because he can't share more information yet, not necessarily confirming it's the new version of PSSR, but just he was about to say, yeah, we're using PSSR, but then he just held back, and they have performance information that they're going to say later. I will say, though, the timeline based on the rumors would line up with this. PSSR, again, 2.0 is rumored to launch in Q1, and Crimson Desert launches in March, near the end of the time period that we've heard. He has confirmed they have a PS5 Pro enhancement to the game, so it wouldn't be crazy if they have the new version of PSSR 2.0 implemented, because if they just launched it in March with the old version and the new version does actually launch with a bunch of games, it would kind of be surprising a big game like Crimson Desert doesn't have it. So we'll see how February plays out, especially next week at the rumored State of Play, and if they actually mention anything in regards to PSSR 2.0. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, Sony confirms a big launch. Reading from Pssr, we've known for years now that 2 Horizon co-op titles are in development, one from NCSoft and another being made internally at Guerrilla Games. Now the latter has finally been unveiled as Horizon Hunters Gathering. It's coming to PS5 and PC. Horizon Hunters Gathering is a 3-player co-op game where you team up to protect a world under threat from deadly machines. Combat is tactical, reactive, and deeply skill-based, building on the tactical precision of the Horizon games while embracing the dynamics of team play. So, for anyone who's been following Guerrilla Games' multiplayer project, you know that we've been waiting for this thing since like 2018, I believe. So it's been 8 years they've been working on this game. Originally, we hoped it was going to be a new Killzone game, at least like a Killzone multiplayer, but it ended up being this Horizon multiplayer. I will say, though, I'm not fully negative on this. The animations looked good, combat looks fun, and the big thing for me is that this game has a story mode that you can play solo or with friends, and it's canon to the mainline Horizon storyline. That interests me the most out of this, outside of the cool looking gameplay and stuff like that. We know Nemesis is coming, so does this take place during Forbidden West, before it? Because it has to be at least after Zero Dawn, with them trying to build a team. We'll see how that goes, but they did confirm a closed beta launch for later this month, which you can sign up for right now. We don't know when the public launch for this game is yet, but I'd hope it's sometime later this year. We'll see. But you guys let me know if you're interested in this game or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, Sony has it locked down: the RAM situation and the PlayStation 6. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Sony's chief financial officer has revealed during the format's holders' latest earnings result that RAM shortages are not set to impact PlayStation 5 stock up to at least the holiday 2026 season. According to Lin Tao, Sony has secured the minimum amount of money required to maintain stock levels for its current generation console until the end of holiday 2026. In addition, the executive noted that Sony will continue negotiations with suppliers, and in order to combat price hikes for RAM, the company is looking at 2 strategies. One of these involves prioritizing the monetization of the current install base, and second, Sony is considering expanding their revenue from software and network services. So it's good to hear that Sony has RAM locked down for this year, but of course, my concern is what this means for the PlayStation 6 in 2027. If the PlayStation 6 is launching in 2027, which obviously you guys know, I hope is the case. RAM prices are rumored to stabilize a bit by the end of the year, but won't be as cheap as they were in 2025. Obviously, Sony has multiple angles. They make money mainly from software and services sales over there, so they can take a hit on hardware like they've done in the past. They're also a huge company that has negotiations power, and being able to actually deliver on selling tens of millions of consoles that can help reduce RAM pricing with bulk purchases from the various producers. At the end of the day, it's all a matter of how Sony sees it. You guys already know I want the thing to launch next year, especially after hearing the rumor that the first chip fabrication has begun. Let's see how this year plays out, but you guys let me know if you're planning to buy a PlayStation 5 this year or not. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with unlock the power of Pro. This is obviously in reference to Pssr 2.0, and it's set to potentially improve the power of the console, the capability of the console. So if you're excited for that like I am, destroy the comment section with unlock the power of Pro, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.